Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Factorio. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day because here at my open-air factory, things could be going a little bit better. We've recently been attacked by aliens, and I would quite like to stop those attacks from consistently happening. So what I'm going to do is dump some ammo into that turret, and I'm going to dump some ammo into that turret. And I'd like to dump some ammo into that turret as well. And we have ammo in a few of the turrets that I have along my wall here. By the way, the aliens did attack once between episodes as I was setting up a few things. So I loaded some ammo into some of the other turrets up here and they damaged this bit of wall, but don't worry too much about that. I'd also like to load some ammo into that turret. And that's basically going to be enough to keep us relatively secure whilst I set up what's going to be the focus of today's episode. Now, the focus of today's episode might not sound the most exciting to everybody, but my plan is to extend the wall and also extend the conveyors that are going to be running around and supplying ammunition to these turrets. That also means that we have to fix the iron production. There's a lot of things we have to do, and I'd like to get them done. So, we need a bunch of iron plates. We are also going to need a bunch of the transport belts there. So, let's go ahead and let's make 6 underground belts. And we also need... What do we need for this? We need more iron plates. Of course we do. We also need electronic circuits. So, grab me some of those. Grab me some of those as well. And let's get me a single splitter. That's all we're really going to need. So, what I want to do is go in here and tear out some of the conveyor belts that we have along here. We need to tear out those bits as well. And we need to tear that bit out as well. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the splitter into that spot. We're going to put a conveyor belt like so. Then one that goes across like this and turns up. So that's going to let some of the iron plates go into ammo production. Then what we need to do is tear out some of this as well so we can get the tunnels in there, the underground transport belts. So something like this will let everything that we have here just continue on through absolutely perfectly. And that's all we needed. That's going to let ammo production be a thing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and expand the transport belts here, so that they are going to run the whole way up to the topmost turret. Then they're going to turn around and they're going to come back down. And they're going to go the whole way to the bottom turret and then straight back up. It's all going to loop around. It's going to be a constant feed of ammo. And hopefully it's going to work. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I'm not going to be happy that it doesn't work because I kind of need it to work. I kind of really need it to work, man. So let's head over here and see if I can get myself a whole bunch of transport belts without picking up a whole bunch of other stuff. I know I can do it just here because transport belts are made relatively quickly. So I can just grab as many as I want from here and it's really not going to be that much of an issue. So that's given me about 155 transport belts. I think exactly 155 transport belts. So we'll head up to the top. I guess we'll lay some of this down whilst we're going, but we'll head up to the top. We'll do all of this along here. And that is gonna be the first looping bit of ammunition there. Now, I do need to get power to all of the inserters that are running along there. That's totally fine. I also realize I have a bunch more turrets. I've got 29 more turrets. I might go ahead and place... No, because I do want to extend the walls, don't I? There's not a whole lot of point in placing the rest of the turrets until I've got the rest of the wall done as well. So we'll just bring this the whole way up to where it needs to go. Of course, I don't have enough of them. I think 9 more would be enough, so let's just make them since it saves me from having to run anywhere. There we go. So that is a full loop that the ammo can now take, which is beautiful news, because that means that once I get power to all of this, everything is going to work absolutely beautifully. So let's go ahead and get some of the power poles sorted. We're making plenty of them. So they are going to go, I think, honestly, like right next to the inserters if I can. Yeah, that one works fine. So that's actually the highest range that we can get. Like right next to the inserter. So what I think I might do is shuffle everything across a little bit. So that it's all evenly spaced out. That actually seems like a pretty good idea to me. So let's see. We have the power poles there. We have a bunch in our inventory as well. So let's just lift all of this. And let's put that there with the turret like that. And yeah, that means that everything is going to be nice and evenly spaced out, which is absolutely beautiful. So that one needs to go like so. This turret needs to be moved. And this one is going to go there, I think. Yeah, just there. Yeah, that'll work really well, I think. So let's just go ahead and just pick up all of these before I start going down the line. Because if I don't, it's going to be an absolute pain in the butt. Because it actually means I can just run along here and place all of these. Now, I know that they are 2 squares apart. So if I just go the whole way down here, I can make this work nice and easily. So get rid of these guys. Put that one in. Get rid of those guys. This is a little bit risky because the aliens might decide to attack whilst I'm doing this. Hopefully they don't, because if they do, it's just going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. But we can make this so much more efficient if I just space it out based on where the power is. So, this shouldn't really take too long to do either. Plus, it means that, I mean, yeah, we're taking a lot of ammo out of the turrets, but they will get, you know, resupplied with ammunition as the conveyor belts go around. And I know that's not a very efficient way to do ammo distribution to these turrets, but honestly, I'm not that worried. Does that fit perfectly? Oh, it does. That one's actually already in position, which is good. This one is not, which is a bit of a pain, but that's all right. So there we go. Let's get the inserter and let's get the turret, which is going to have that tree removed. That one's in position, so the turret goes there. The inserter goes there. Similar story here. I hear aliens attacking. Oh, boy. Oh, God. They are going to break through that in no time. They are going to break through that in no time at all. They've broken through. Fortunately, they seem to be focusing on the walls, which is good for me, because it means I can focus on killing them. Let me go out there. Come on. Oh, let me get this out of my hand as well. Right, they're dead. Yeah, this is a bit of a pain. I had a feeling that would happen once I started putting these turrets down. But let's just go ahead and place the inserters first. Actually, let's not do that. That doesn't seem like a very good idea at all. We'll do that kind of thing and get all the turrets in. We can just go along, basically. We're just going to go along and do this one by one, because I don't want to have to come back down here. So that kind of thing, that goes there. I can't imagine there's too many more of these to go in. Actually, yeah, there's a few. There's definitely a few. So that's not going to go there. It goes into that spot. This guy goes in there and in there. And I think this is actually the last pair that we need to place, isn't it? Or do we need to go higher? No, we're good. So ammo is going to start going around to all of those. It's going to take a little while, but that's all right. I'm not too worried about ammo taking a little bit of time to go around, because I realize what I can actually do is I can pop in here and I can dump my the ammo that I have. Half of it can go in there, and some more of it can go in there, and the rest of it can go in there. And that'll help distribute it around all of the turrets. What I'll also do is grab just a whole bunch of this excess stuff here and turn it into ammo myself, because I can make a whole bunch of it whilst I'm standing about. Which also gets added into the assemblers and thrown about the loop there. Now, what I'd also like to do is grab some more of these guys. So I'm going to need to get more iron plates, which unfortunately I just used on a bunch of ammo. But we'll get those. I'll actually head over this way and just grab it from the early part of the production line, because it's going to make my life so much easier if I just grab it from here and go ahead and get a bunch of electric mining drills. Now, this is all still damaged over here. I really do need to get that sorted, but let's grab some more of the iron plates, make some more of the electric drills, and let's also go ahead and throw some more ammo. Hold on a minute. This needs to be got rid of here. I want to throw more ammo into these guys. So 22 in there. That's fine. And I'll keep a little bit for myself. Can I make some shotgun ammo while I'm here? Yeah, I want to make a little bit of that. So we have the miners being made. Let's go ahead and start placing them. So I want one there and up there. And I want one there, there, and there. And done here as well. So that's going to be a bunch more iron getting onto the conveyor belts, which is beautiful news. I'd like to get another one of those guys in there. I want to fill up all this space again, of course, and out here as well, so we can just really get the iron going, but that's going to take a little bit of time. I'm also thinking it might be an idea to just get fast conveyors for the iron there. Fast transport belts are iron gear wheels and transport belts. Now, that's actually something we have a lot of, so if I just grab me a load of those, I can make a bunch of fast transport belts. Just make all of them, and we can go to time with this. So soon enough, we should see more iron plates come through. Ammunition is going around this quite nicely, which is beautiful news. This one here getting stocked up at the moment. This one will be getting some attention soon enough. The rest of them soon enough as well. I still need to fix the hole in the wall, and I also didn't actually place a turret here. So let's fix that. There we go. Do I have any stone? Yes, I do. So we'll make a bunch of that. Let me also grab the transport belts that we have and start replacing these old ones. I know I don't necessarily have to replace transport belts. I know it's not entirely necessary, but I like the idea of moving the iron along a little bit quicker so we can maybe speed things up just a bit. And by just a bit, I mean considerably. So that's going to come around to there. It actually looks like I'm not going to have enough of these conveyor belts. No. That's a bit of a pain. That is definitely a bit of a pain. But it's moving along nicely, which is good stuff. I mean, I don't think there's, well, this might work out. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I want to grab more of these. So we need more of the conveyors and more of the iron gear wheels. So let's make more of those. Let's make a few more of those. And let's go ahead. Oh, wow, I've got a lot of those. Let's go ahead and throw these down so we can hopefully speed this whole process up. So that's going to go to there. And we'll see what happens, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's going to back up, but it's just generally moving a bit quicker. So hopefully that'll do some good stuff. We'll see. As for transporting ammo around, where are we at the moment? Oh yeah, I need to fill this hole in the wall, don't I? Right, let's do this sort of thing there. And we're down to here, which is okay. That's not so bad. We're almost done with everything. There's a small group of aliens gathering there, which is a bit of a worry. I also don't know why I made those bits of wool, because there's a lot of it in here. That was kind of dumb of me, if I'm perfectly honest. Let's go ahead and start placing some of that then. Because we do need to. I want to start bringing the wall along the bottom of the base just a little bit. So the wall is basically going to come across, not like that. That's a little bit too ugly for my liking. It's going to come across like this. Obviously need to get rid of the tree and just continue it across to all of here. Basically, I just want everything to be as secure as it can possibly be. And yeah, I'm going to need to get gates on this as well. I really should also get around to starting another research, but that'll do for the time being. I feel nice and secure with that wall. Let's look into more research. When do we get gates? We need to get military 2. Then I can get gates. Now that'll give me... Oh! Okay, yes, please. Start researching military 2. It's taking no time at all. Not bad. We'll absolutely get that done. Now these guys are all in relatively good position. Still not getting ammo, though. We still don't have as much iron coming through as I'd like, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bunch more iron plates. And I'm going to make a... Oh, hello. That was quick. Let's get some gates on the go. That's going to take a little bit more time, but I'm not too worried. We'll make 2 more of the electric mining drills there. We'll go ahead and grab some more iron plates and make another one of them. We'll actually head over here and grab all of these iron plates, because I'm going to put them to more use than those machines will at the moment. So let's see, where are they? Where are the mining drills in my inventory? This thing is a mess that really desperately needs cleaned up. There's 2 of them. Wait, what? I only made 2 of them? I could swear I queued up a lot more of them, but apparently not. Okay, fair enough. So, well, there's 2 more of them anyway. Now let's run some power up through here. Just like so. Then we're going to need to connect that to everything else, so that's fine. So that's a bit more iron on the go. I could swear I had the iron to make more of these, but apparently not. Let's grab more iron plates and make 2 more of them. We'll grab some iron plates from over here as well. I really should get back on with sorting power, shouldn't I? Because that's something that's going to be less than ideal, because I didn't sort that, did I? I never got around to finishing power because the aliens started attacking. No, I really need to finish that too. It's just a matter of getting the time to do it, you know? Everything's going on at the moment. I need to fight against the aliens. I need to secure the base. I need to make sure that everything's safe. It's just going to take a bit of time, really. That's kind of the gist of it. It's just everything's going to take time. I also need to start researching modules, because modules will let me get things like speed modules that'll make a machine work faster. We can get efficiency modules that reduce the energy consumption. We can get productivity modules. Yeah, that's it reduces speed though. We can get modules basically, and I kind of want them. So we'll see what we can do in that regard. Hopefully we can get them soon enough. I want to have a little look at ammunition as well and see if see how far down we are at the moment. Oh, aliens are attacking. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. Oh my god. I love it. I really do. So we're nearly done. There's like 3 more guns that need ammunition, and then it's going to start circling around, which is good news. So we're not too far off of getting that sorted. So I guess what we can do is just go and grab more of the iron plates. We'll make 4 more of these guys. And then once we place these 4 electric mining drills, I want to go ahead and finish the power, because we need to place 14 boilers and 10 steam engines. We need to connect it up to the grid. And then maybe we'll have a little look up towards the oil production, because I actually want to change this up a little bit, because I know for a fact this is more involved than I previously thought it was. We need water up here. We need a water tank. So there's a lot of work I want to do with that. I don't know if I'll do it in this episode or the next one, though, because I do sort of want to keep my focus keenly on what's going on at the moment, which is this tricky alien situation. I'm also realizing that these... no, that one can't go down there because there's no iron to get. This one can go there, though. I want to put it there so it lines up nicely. So that's going to go there. And that's another good bit of iron production. We're still not producing as much as I'd like. These inserters up here are still doing a number on the iron production. We got the gates, which is beautiful news. That'll let me get out. What else can we go for? Modules, possibly? Combat robots are created from capsules and provide temporary help against enemies. Some robot types will follow you, others are stationary. Not bad. Construction robots require me to go for robotics. So let's go for robotics, I suppose. I mean, we might as well. We have already unlocked... oh, man, we're going to need to get some blue science on the go, which requires so much stuff. We need batteries... I mean, we need to make batteries, which are tricky, because sulfuric acid is one of those things that you need to make in a chemical plant thing. I'll look at it in a second. Let's go for... Can I upgrade my base turrets? Is that a thing I can do? I could go for bullet damage. Increase the damage of magazine-based weapons to... oh, that's not a bad idea. Let's go for that. That's actually going to be super quick as well. So, what I was getting at is you refine oil in an oil refinery the way we are already doing. We are currently... actually, no, we're not, because it's not connected to the power grid. We are currently working towards refining oil. Which, well, we are now doing because this is now working. So that's going to refine oil into 3 products. One of them is petroleum gas. One of them is light oil. One of them is heavy oil. That can all be turned into different things in a chemical plant. So we can make sulfuric acid with sulfur, iron plates, and water. To make sulfur, we need water and petroleum gas, both of which are made in the chemical plant. So... that means that if we want things like batteries, we need to pump. We need to use the small pump to pump some of the stuff from these guys here, I think, I'm not sure, into a chemical plant. Now, the problem with that is that we need electric engine units. Now, electric engine units are made with engine units, electronic circuits, and lubricant, which is also made in the chemical plant. And to make an engine unit, we need to make it in a level 2 or level 3 assembly machine with steel plates, iron gear wheels, and pipes. So, I'm thinking that I will get a small production of pipes automated from 1 or 2 assembling machines. I'm then thinking that the steel plates and iron gear wheels can be split off along with the pipes into another assembling machine to make engine units. Maybe just one to make engine units, because then we make the electric engine unit and then we make whatever I was looking at a second ago. Interestingly, I can go for bullet damage 2 if I want to. Ooh, that'll increase. Yeah, let's go for that as well. That's super easy to get. I should have got that a while ago. Now, what was I looking at? I was looking at something. I wanted to make something, and I don't remember what it was. Yeah, so batteries are not what I was looking. What was it I was looking at that needed the electric engine unit? I have legitimately completely forgotten. It's completely just gone out of my mind. It's not the car. It's not the car that needs the electric engine unit. Man, I have completely forgotten. Is it this? It was the construction robots? No. I have legitimately completely forgotten, and that's annoying. It has just completely gone out of my mind what it was I needed the electric engine unit for. So that's embarrassing. Yeah, that's legitimately just left my mind. I haven't the slightest idea why I needed it. Aliens are attacking. Are they dead? I think they're dead. I think that was them. So yeah, aliens are dead. Yeah, no, I don't know what I needed it for. That's great, man. That's so good that I have had a complete lapse in memory. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is we need to set up automation for pipes, I guess. I don't know. I'm honestly annoyed that I can't remember. It doesn't. Oh wait, was it the pump? Was it the pump? Have I recovered? Yeah, it was the pump. So yeah, we need to set up automation for pipes, which is iron plates. Then add them, I guess, somewhat temporarily to what we have going on here, because I don't want to extend this too much further. I was thinking that I could extend this around a little bit, bring it up here, turn it all that way, and continue outside here when we get the time to expand that way. But I don't know. I think what I'd like to do to begin with is actually move these tanks a little bit, because they're not in great locations. And I feel like these tanks could be a little bit further up. Oh, that's not bad. Can we go straight for... Wait, that was bullet shooting speed. Let's go for... Let's just keep going for bullet stuff. Let's go for shooting speed too, because it only takes red science. It means we can stock up in green science for a while, which we already have. But red science is really easy to produce, so... I want to go for... for green science for the time being. I'm going to set these up like this, where the tanks are immediately connected to underground pipes. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. And obviously my inventory is a little bit full. I'm going to have to look into clearing that out. So this is going to be connected like so, and like so. And that gives me a little bit of room up here to extend my production lines if I desperately want to. Which... I don't know. I have got the room to do it, is the thing. I mean, I'd be wanting to bring inserters, transport belts, everything, basically. Everything here I'd want to bring up a bit further. The problem, of course, is that we'd need to cut all of that off for a second. We'd need to go in and make one of these guys. And then I need to drop something from my inventory, of course. Let's just put a turret there for a second. Give me that. So that... Where the hell did it go? I just picked that thing up, didn't I? I did just pick up one of the tall... There it is. So that... We can get rid of that for a second. So that power line can go, that can go, that can go. This can be connected like so. So this can go there. I want another one of those. which of course there's not the room in my inventory for it. So drop that bit of steel. Throw that bit of steel into somewhere down here. Throw it into this guy in there. That's fine. So what I want to do is grab you, and I want to place it over here because it can go that distance. So that will connect everything up, but it gives us a nice big gap to work with. So what I'm thinking is everything here gets moved over. Now, this isn't entirely necessary, I will admit. This is completely unnecessary. But I like the idea that if I wanted to, I can continue my production line, you know, out here, down here if I want to. I can just continue under everything. Like, that is something I can end up doing if I so desire, which I'm going to be honest, I kind of do. I kind of really like this, this production line. So how many things do we have? 1, 2, right, we need, how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh boy. This is going to be an interesting setup, to say the least. So that needs to come around to here. We're going to just take them all to there for a second so I can see what we're dealing with. So that's going to go like that. Let's sort of line all of these up with where they're actually going to need to go before they turn. So these all need to come forward, and they always come forward one more than the last. So like that. So this one turns to there. This one turns to there. That one comes across there. Oh god, no, stop. I realize what I just did. That goes like that. That goes up. So that's fine. That goes up. Oh my god, this is just gonna be ridiculous, isn't it? It's gonna be so ridiculous having this all go through here, but I'm kind of excited for it. Like, it's like I said, like I've previously said, it's this stuff that kind of makes me excited with this game, as sad as that might sound. Now this needs to, oh, how is this gonna work? I'm actually not certain. So that would come up to there. So there's 10 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, those are damaged ones. Okay. So we can start going for things like bullet shooting speed 3. We could start going for bullet damage 2, which is also tempting. Let's maybe do it. We could go for let's go for faster research speed. I'm not that concerned about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. I think it's 10 that I want. I honestly have no idea. I need to repair these conveyor belts, though. I also need to get more of them, funnily enough, which I can fortunately do from this line right here, which is just ridiculous because it never seems to not have conveyor belts. So these are all going to be stacked in here like so. These are going to be stacked in here like so. We're just going to bring these down all like this. Now, obviously, there wouldn't be any production in there. They're all going to need to go underneath that the iron conveyor belt there, but that's totally fine. We can do that in just a little bit. Now, let's see if I can actually make this work, because I'm not certain that it's going to work exactly how I want it to. I'm not certain it's going to be as neat as I'd like it to be. But I like to imagine that I can work some of my Factorio expertise. That's a joke, by the way. If this happens to be the first time you've watched me play Factorio, then you might not be aware that Factorio expertise thing is a joke. But oh boy. Oh boy. Some of the veteran Factorio players in the comments right now are just tearing what little hair they have left out. And that's not a comment on you maybe having no hair. That's a comment on you having a strong, thick head of hair when you started watching this. And you have since ripped it all out, I like to imagine. Just, you know, I'm doing you a service. I'm giving you a nice new style. That was the point of this series. It wasn't to play Factorio. It was to help people discover how great they would look bald. That's what it's all about. That's what my YouTube channel's all about, really. Just helping people discover how great they'd look with no hair. Now I realize this might not actually work, because I might not actually have the room for the rest of this. In fact, I don't have the room for the rest of this, so these are going to need to be moved here. Just like so. So those fast conveyors need to go like this. And across like that. So now I've got the room. Oh wow, that's actually a lot closer than I thought it would be. So these need to come down like so. I think. That comes up like that. That comes over like that. Oh boy. This is really... That's like just about enough room. Which is kind of ridiculous. I thought I had a little bit more space than this. This is all just so I can continue my stupid production line. Like, that's literally the only reason for this. I just want to continue my dumb production line and not have to start it all again or, you know, break it up anywhere. Like, there's better ways I could have done this. But I like to think my way looks the best. So that's why we're doing it my way. Let's turn that quickly. And then the last one, the steel line, is the last one to go ahead and connect up. I wonder if this would all be better with, like, fast conveyors. Not that I'm gonna go... Oh my god. That looks terrible. Oh, it looks disgusting. You know, I could have made that look so much better, and I know... I sort of know how I could have done it. If I brought this back a little bit, I could have just brought that all across and then up. And it would have looked better. Man, I don't usually make, like, major cuts in these videos. But I'm actually gonna do that, because this looks dire. Okay, this looks much better. I am much happier with this as the end result of the conveyor expansion. It does mean that I'm going to have some room up here to play with in regards to some of the new productions that we're going to need. We're going to need to get some of those pipes being made, but I think pipes are going to be such a specific thing in terms of crafting that I think I'm probably going to set them up in a bit of a different way where they don't permanently follow along the path here. I think what I'll do is initially have them... I mean, I could try and have them sort of made in here, sneak them along through here, have the production of whatever it is. Oh, we've got some aliens attacking. Oh yeah, we do, way down there. That's a major problem, actually, because that is aliens at a part of the base that isn't currently defended, so they're learning. Have we got another alien base somewhere? No. Well, we might. I don't know. We're gonna need to do something about this, though. Now, annoyingly, I can't hit them from here. Which sucks, because I'm going to need to wait for them to break the wall. There's really not much else I can do. Can I break the wall for them? No, it's taking a while. Alright, let's go round. Hey, lads. How's it going? That's enough of you lot. That's enough, please. And enough. That's enough. And that's enough. Right. So they're dead. That's good. I'm gonna want more defenses, basically. I feel like I want to just wall off this entire space. Like, if I bring this the whole way across, just like so, and then up to the water, I have to imagine that'd be alright, right? That's gotta be like a good thing. If I just bring this the whole way up, there's no way the aliens can go through the water, right? That's not a thing they can do. If it is, I'm a little bit screwed, but I can't imagine that they can. So if I bring that right up to like the water's edge and just throw it like that. So that can go right into the water. So that's that entire edge of the base now covered. And I do have more turrets. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to continue my conveyor belt a little bit. Because obviously what we have currently isn't enough. So my conveyor belt, instead of doing what it currently does, is going to, yeah, go considerably further. So let's see. What kind of room are we looking at here? Right. I'm feeling like that's a good spot. So let's do that. Let me move that inserter. This is sort of going to be like the no, that's fine where it is. That inserter is going to go there instead. And that one's going to go there. That's going to go away. And this is not going to come across like this. And go the whole way across. Oh yeah, there's an alien base to the south now, which is a bit of a worry. I can make that work. I can deal with aliens to the south. Hopefully. I really do need to go out and kill them at some point. Absolutely need to go out and kill them at some point, but we'll get there. I think I'd actually like to put a gate just there and just there. Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. 1, 2, 3. These are spaced a little differently than how I thought they were, but I'll not worry about it. Put a gate there. That gate's sideways. Can I rotate that? Yeah, so the gate goes there. That's fine. So that's a way for me to get out. There is an alien base to the south. We can go and take that out eventually. So what I now want to do is actually move that back to where it was. And we go the full distance. So just the whole way along here, I can just click and hold, as people have been telling me for the entirety of this series. I can click and hold to do this. So click and hold to bring these the whole way along to there. That'll probably be okay. Then, of course, I'm going to need to get the turrets in. I do need to get the inserters as well. Now, if I remember right, the inserters go next to these poles. So the inserter would go like that, like that, like that. Like, oh, that's 2 of them. Definitely don't need 2 of them. Like that, like that. Those inserters are going to start acting a bit weird because they're going to start just placing ammo on the ground. I mean, fair play to them. If they want to put ammo on the ground, let them put ammo on the ground. I just don't see the point. And there, that'll be fine. Then the turrets go along like this. And the turrets are going to get ammo. And the turrets are going to help defend that edge of the base. Now, if we get attacked from the north, we're a wee bit screwed. But eventually, we'll have some defenses up there. And I do think this is a pretty good defensive mechanism that we have going. Now, let me go grab some more conveyor belts. I know they're called transport belts, but I do prefer the term conveyor belt, because that's basically what they are. They are basically the same thing. So let's take these down. And let's start looping this whole thing back so that we can have the ammo continue to circulate around the place. Now, obviously, at some point, I'm going to want to get some weapons along that western wall back there. But I don't think I'm going to need it just yet. Oh, I do have enough. That's good. Take the trees out so we can connect this all up. And there we go. So that's going to circulate around. I really do think I should probably look into getting some of the faster conveyors, but that's a lot of materials. That's a lot of materials that I've been needing to do that. So we'll not worry too much for the time being. Aliens are attacking again. Pretty sure they're dead. If we have a look. Yeah. There was a big swarm of aliens that are now dead. So, that's good news. We actually have a lot of iron plates at the moment, which is also good news. So let me... Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this iron plate production. This is what I want to see. This is like a couple of episodes ago kind of plate production that we have here. Let me go ahead and make 5 of the electric mining drills, just so we can keep on top of that. I mean, I don't think we need them. If I'm honest, I don't think we need more electric mining drills. I also realize I can't put any on this side anymore, but that's okay. I can put one there. I'm not going to get much out of it. So let's actually not do that. There's not much point. I can technically put one there. I can put one there as well. Which I would like to do. Just to make sure I can get as much out of this as I possibly can. So we'll do that sort of thing. Connect you to there. Connect you like that. And connect that top one as well. So there we go. So that's all connected. That's a whole bunch of iron being produced, which means we should have a bunch of ammo being produced. I'm actually tempted to turn those into the blue assembly machines, because I think they're a little bit quicker. And I certainly don't mind having some quicker ammo production. So we'll just go ahead and upgrade all of those. So the ammo does indeed get produced that little bit quicker, which means all of these guys should stay fully loaded. And stay fully loaded just a little bit longer as well. Which is what I want them to do. Now, let me have a little look and see what else we need to do. We still haven't got around to getting the production of pipes going, have we? Now, pipes are produced by stone plates, iron plates. So I'm thinking A little bit of pipe production on the left side here would probably be okay. Like, there's probably enough room there to get a little tiny smidge of pipe production going. So I'd like to put this here. I only want like 2 of them. Although pipes are going to be useful for a lot of this stuff, so maybe we'll do 3 of them. And I think what I'll do is have like a storage thing at the end. But I want these to filter into the production line for a while. Just a little while. Because I'm going to use them further along in the production of engine units. But I'm also going to put them in storage so I can just run and grab them at some point. Because I like the idea of being able to just go and grab things. I'm getting used to grabbing the transport belts, so I'd like to get used to grabbing pipes as well. Let me make a bunch of underground belts. And I'd also like to make a bunch of... no, I don't need to make transport belts. I don't know why I was even thinking about it there. So we need to set up a splitter. That's going to bring some of this stuff across. And that needs to immediately take a left turn and go like that. So that's going to be fine. That's going to be the pipes. That's going to be the iron going into those guys. And then the iron is, or the pipes are going to come out on that side. Do I want to bring that around and bring the pipes out on this side for the convenience of having them immediately join the conveyor? Because I could do that. It would be a little bit different to how I've done things before, but if I was to put like an underground conveyor there and bring it back out here, I could have the iron go in on this side, and the pipes would immediately be put on a section of conveyor that is alongside everything else. I think for the sake of convenience, I'm going to do that. Because that seems like it'd be so much more convenient than what I'm doing here. So that would go into that spot and go to there. These guys would be got rid of. Although this one would stay. So that conveyor belt would stay. The inserters will be turned the other way around. So this side has the input job. And then all I need to do is put some of the underground things like that. Connect that up to there. And that'll work. That'll work beautifully. And then all I need to do is run a lot of the rest of this underground. So that would go under there. That would go under... Are those facing... Those are facing the wrong way, right? So that, yeah, that goes there and there. There and there. These guys don't have to go underground at all, which is beautiful news. Hold on. This does. That goes there and there. So that all gets sort of continued along a little bit. And the pipes are going to join the production line for a little while, which is what I want them to do, because they are going to go into the production of the engines, which are going to be a part of this production line, because the engines are made with steel plates and iron gear wheels. The electric ones have lubricant and all that stuff. So we're going to need a lot of things to make the engines and electric engines and all that stuff. But I think getting it all onto a single production line, at least temporarily, doesn't seem like a terrible idea to me. I like the idea. I think this will be a much easier way to do things. Because then it does all need to turn, admittedly. We're going to need to turn it this way. But then we have all of this space for more production and down here for more production as well. So I think this will be alright. I think I can make this work. So let me just extend this slightly. This is going to be the top. Oh, those tanks are going to need to move as well. I think the tanks are just going to go up there, to be honest. I'll move them next episode. I don't want to do it just yet because I'm about to wrap things up here. But what I want to do is... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that turns that way. That turns that way. That goes that way. And this is where that's all going to turn around. And that top line is going to be for nothing but the pipes, which are going to be produced and turned into whatever they're going to be. Oh, that's wrong. That was quite wrong there. Let me make sure I've got enough lines. Let me actually just take a second to make sure I have got enough lines of stuff here. Because if I don't, then I need to slightly adjust and hope for the best. Grab a bunch of those, please. Right, so this one goes up to there. This one goes to there. We'll connect it through. Connect it through. And did I add this up right, or have I done this completely wrong? I really hope I did add it up right. Yeah, that goes there. You go there. Yeah, I did add it up wrong, didn't I? Okay. That's a bit of a pain, but we'll not worry too much about it. That goes across like... Oh, that's a problem. That goes across to there. This all comes down one. So those come out and go to the right. And you go to the right. So that's everything. Oh my god, that's a little bit nuts is what that is. Let's connect these up to the power then. And we'll call it a day for this episode. I'd say we've done a pretty decent job here. So those are all powered. You are going to make me some pipe. And that's beautiful. So just set those to make pipe as well. And pipe is very quick to make. So we're going to have a lot of that on the conveyor belt there. But that's fine. It's not going to be permanently on the production line that we have going there. So that's completely fine by me. We can make it work. Everything should be absolutely beautiful. That's the plan anyway. Everything should be absolutely beautiful. Let's move these tanks then before we wrap things up. Let's see. We'll get rid of the underground bits to start with. We'll bring these all back a little bit so that they're all the same length. Then these bits need to go. Then the tanks themselves need to go, which is certainly interesting. Now do these need to be spaced apart more? I think they do, don't they? I can't put them right beside each other. Yeah. So that's a bit of an issue. Okay, tell you what we'll do. We'll do this for the time being. We'll position them sort of in this weird way. And, that's going to have to do for the time being. It's not ideal, but just for the time being, whilst I'm sorting this whole area, that's going to do the job. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. We've managed to get iron production cranked right back up to where it needs to be. We have extended the wall considerably, and we have quite the bit of ammunition running around there, which is what I like to see. Admittedly... Oh, hello. Big alien invasion coming in there. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. They get destroyed. We do need to repair some bits of wall there, which is kind of annoying. We're also not researching anything, which is completely my fault. I want more bullet damage. I want more bullet damage so that we do even more damage, basically. I also want to make... where are they? Some of these guys. We need some repair packs. Because some bits of this wall are ever so slightly about to break. Along with that bit down there. And that little bit too. Anything else about to break? It doesn't really look like it. It's all damaged. Don't get me wrong, it is all damaged to high hell and back. But the increased bullet damage, and I can also go for the increased bullet speed, should help things quite a bit. I'm also oh my god, we've got so much, so many iron plates in there. So much steel as well. It would be nice to increase the output of iron just a little bit more so we can get more magazines made here, but I think we'll be alright. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Either way, ladies and gents, I am indeed gonna leave it there for today. I'd say we've done some pretty good stuff. Really pleased with how this is coming along. Next time I would like to get some more lights about. In fact, I'll probably do the lights between episodes because it's not a major thing to be doing. But next time I'd like to finally sort out the new power source because I'm aware that, you know, power is not good enough at the moment. The general satisfaction is not where I'd like it to be. So I'd like to sort the power problems. I'd like to go ahead and, well, I'll light all this up now whilst I'm delivering my outro. I'd like to go ahead and sort the alien problem, maybe head out and attack them head on or something, I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening there. But yeah, I'm rambling, so I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you kind of for watching. This has been Factorio Part 8, I think. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!